Hello, 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 beautiful. Welcome again to Everland, home of the Ponderosa. I hope you're having a great day because I am. Today I want to show you something real quick. I showed you my solar system that I have installed over there, around there, in back of the house. But I want to show you this. This is the Jupiter power inverter. This is a game changer, guys. If you don't have a solar generator, you can actually get one of these Jupiter power inverter, 750 watts, 1500 watt peak. And what it does is it hooks up to your solar battery. You know, the universal battery over there that's hooked up to those solar panels. It's really easy. It's got these screws that come out. I just took it out of here, and it goes red to the red, black to the black, and here, like this. You see, you hook that, you put that in there, and then you simply screw it in like this. Just like that. And then you take, of course, you take the black one and you do the same thing. See how I'm doing it? It's real easy. You don't need any tools. Do the same exact thing that we just did to the red one. Put it on there. There. See? That's in there. And what you do with this part, you hook this to your battery. Put the red on the red and the black on the black. Oops. So you put the black on the black. My battery's over there, but I don't feel like going over there right now. I just want to stay here. And then you put, okay, I'll go show you. Let's take this over here to the battery. Hopefully the battery out here is charged enough so I could actually show you a successful way of getting this energy out of it. The one I have up on the deck, I already have it hooked up and I'm using it. Okay, so see, I'm taking that off. The reason that I put the battery inside of this is because this is dangerous, guys, if you misuse it. I don't feel like just sitting this anywhere. My sister one time sat this on her car seat, and when she came back out, the car seat had eaten its way through. I guess it was too hot in the car or something. So if I put it in this plastic, I feel it's safer, that it can stay in there, and no matter what happens, we'll be all right. Okay, so you see I took these off of it. And what these, remember I showed you this one? This is what's hooked up directly to those solar panels out there. And you can actually use these if you have USB things, but it doesn't have AC/DC. But this Jupiter does. So all I'm going to do is put these on. Ew. Spider webs. Okay, so it goes like that. Black on black. Red on red. Like that. And if this battery is charged enough, I should be able to use this. You turn it on right there. You see, it gives the readout and everything. If the battery isn't charged enough, what will happen is this will start flashing red, and there's also like a beep that goes off so that you'll know you need to pay attention to that. And this also has a fan right there. Point to it. That's a fan. So when you have items plugged into it right here, it will not overheat. These fans, they'll come on if it has to cool itself down. And there's your USB drive attachment, or rather, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, there it is. And if I had something to plug in, I would do it. Whoops. But I don't. I'll show you it working in a moment, but I just wanted to do this real quick so you guys will know what you can do. Things are getting crazy out here. It's really important that you guys have your stuff together. This stuff is happening, guys. Stuff is about to hit the fan, and it's already hitting the fan in some places with some people. But I'm trying to help you guys to be ready for it all so that you can actually navigate your way through this and circumvent some of the challenges that lie ahead. There's about four or five major things that you need to make sure you have control over. And those things are, number one, shelter. You guys make sure you have some shelter. Make sure you have some shelter. Make sure you have a plan. The housing market is going crazy. Rents are going up. The okie doke is being played on a lot of people. So make sure that you think through this far enough ahead to have your stuff together. Shelter. Number two, protection. We'll talk about that. I'll talk about that a lot more later. But make sure you have some form of protection, because the way some of our laws are going, it just makes me feel like we're not going to be able to rely on certain agencies, I would say, to come and help us if we need to be protected. Number three, water. Have yourself a source of water. You can stock up on water, on bottled water, but what if that's not available? Make sure you know where and how to get water. Did you guys know that if you have a, it's called a humidifier. If you have a humidifier in your home or in your room or what have you, that is taking water out of the air. Do you realize that you could take that same water and run it through a filter and use that water to drink? Yes, you can get water right from the air. You definitely need to know where you're going to get some water from. And food, like I was showing you, food is all around us if we know where to look. I mean, some of these trees have fruit, some have nuts. We can eat them. They're free. Sometimes they're free. But these plants right here, look at this. I just want to go over here. This right here. I have these vines. These vines are everywhere, and they're hard for me to get rid of, so I just let them go. But if push comes to shove, all I have to do is follow these vines all the way down there and find out where does it start coming out of the ground, dig where I find it, and pull up a yam. Yams, guys, hundreds of them everywhere. This is the leaf, this is the vine, and yams are edible. Yes sir, and yes ma'am. So you have to have your food together, know what you're going to do, because these food banks are running out of food. A lot of them won't even answer the phone anymore. I'm serious. This is not even funny. And trust me, you'll be all right. Just let's get it together. Don't be embarrassed about any of this. Just because, you know, you might see somebody, you might see these big homes and you think everybody in there is doing okay. You just never know. They're in the same predicament. A lot of these agencies are not really helping people that need the help. Okay, so you guys have to be prepared to help yourselves. So I said, oh, I don't know if I said energy, because we started off talking about that solar Jupiter inverter. Make sure you have some energy of some sort, because you want to be able to keep your cell phone powered. If you have a way to keep warm during the winter, these solar inverters and things that I have, you could actually plug up small heaters to them, keep yourselves warm in the nighttime. And you can do it in a very classy way, which I'll show you later. Okay, just because the stuff hits the fan doesn't mean that you have to fall apart in every way. You have your things together, make sure you're organized. Nobody should be able to look at you and be able to tell what situation you're going through just based on your appearance, okay? And that has a lot to do with preparedness. If you're prepared, everything about you to the naked eye should remain the same. The only thing that will change is your way of doing things, but you should be okay. And you know, your personal safety and well-being should be on a successful vibration. You should be all right. You start getting ready now and take this seriously. Okay guys, I hope this helped you today. My allergies are still bothering me, if you can't tell already. But I'll show you some more later. Thank you for joining me down here at Everland, home of the Ponderosa. Don't forget to smash the like button, share, and subscribe to become part of the BSR Nation. Together we can do it. Peace.